City.
One of the biggest acts this year is Clownvis. You've heard of Elvis?
No. Clownvis?
Yeah. He dresses like a juggalo, but he sings like Elvis. Clownvis.
This is your wake-up call.
We're talking about the great Clownvis.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Gilbert Gottfried will perform inside a shark cage.
With Clownvis.
With Clownvis.
Are you kidding me?
And it really is a delicious drink.
Ron and Jay, the Duke of the Wicked, what happened to the insane clown posse? And you're watching Clownvis to the rescue. I thought you knew. Woo woo.
And it starts right now.
We're live. We are live. Broadcasting live. Normal November.
Totally normal.
We've been waiting. Things have been wacky. We went through Halloween. It's not yet Christmas. This is the most normal time of our lives.
That's true. It's just a couple of weeks where we get to be normal.
Just a couple normal weeks.
Yep. And this is now, right now, totally normal.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people call it, normal November or normal ass November. I'm gonna go with normal November.
It's normal. Yeah, norm.
No reason to give it a special name.
No, because it's normal.
It's just another day.
Totally. Yeah.
We're just regular people hanging out on a regular time.
That's right. The huge. I missed you last week. I missed all you guys last week, by the way.
I did too. I missed everybody. I apologize for being off last week. I had my wisdom teeth removed.
Yeah, how are you feeling?
I'm all right now. As of yesterday, I was all right. It was, it wasn't that painstaking. Definitely wasn't fun. Definitely a little traumatic. They just gave me Novocaine. I didn't have any drugs or anything. They just pulled. So it's not fun.
Right. No, never.
But then, I just ate a lot of soup.
Well, that's good.
Oh.
At least you had some soup. Got some rest.
I had more than some. I had a lot of soup.
Nothing but soup, huh?
Squash. Butternut squash.
Oh, that sounds good.
Bean. I had roasted red pepper.
Ooh.
Tomato.
Oh, I like tomato.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's just the ones I could think of. I was swimming in soup.
You like cabbage soup?
Oh, I don't know. I never had cabbage soup.
Really?
No. Sounds like you'd have to chew that though. I was just looking for the liquid soups. Or do they liquidate the cabbage? They squeeze the juice out of a cabbage.
Wring it out.
Maybe that's how they do it. I'm a soup eater, not so much of a soup maker. I don't really make it that much. It is great to be here.
Yeah.
Great to be here. How's everybody doing out there in YouTube land? I see your comments. Mystery Flavor, Troy D, Deadeye, James Ralph, Noe, John W. Davis, Tony Lombardo. I see everybody in there. So it's been a normal day for me today. Although, well, first of all, before we get into it, little Aaron, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm just hanging out. I feel good. We're glad to be back in the studio, in the circus.
Got out of the attic.
Got out of the attic.
That was a
feeling good.
Long Clownvis Toberween, huh?
It was really long.
But
it was fun.
A lot of fun. But we started...
I mean, besides the ghost thing.
Besides being haunted by ghosts, besides dying.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun. And once again, a huge, big thank you to everybody that made this Clownvis Toberween the best one we've ever had. The best Clownvis costume contest we've ever had.
Totally.
I had so much fun for that entire time. We start the Halloween season so early.
Mm-hmm.
Clownvis Toberween starts like September, the first week, second week of September, something like that, right?
I think,
September,
it was
October.
like middle of September.
Yeah.
Getting it started.
So, some people have one wild Halloween weekend. We had basically 2 solid months of Halloween horror. So, again, that's why it is so nice to be here in what is this? Normal November.
Totally normal November. Yep. And I feel like we even snuck in Clownvis Toberween a little bit before because we were wearing like the socks.
Yeah,
I was.
Yeah. No, we were, because we get so excited to get into the spooky season. I do love it. But then when it's gone, I'm like, whew, all right, Jesus, Lord, let me be a normal guy. I'm wearing my purple. It
feels good to be normal.
I'm wearing purple pants.
Whoa, look at those. Looking slick.
Thank you.
I know, look at that.
This is I tried to pick my most normal outfit.
Totally normal.
Tried to look as normal as I could.
Totally. You look great.
Thank you.
I love the jacket too.
Thank you. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite jackets to wear. Keeps me warm. And I say today was normal, but I have to, maybe some people out there are with me. I know our in-house graphics guru, Steveman 5000. Me and him talk about this a lot. We are absolutely consumed with UFOs, with aliens, and today was a big day in normalizing and getting a little close to full disclosure in Washington, D.C. There was a big, did you hear about it, little Aaron? A big hearing.
Yeah, I listened to the whole thing.
Oh, good.
Actually.
Good. Yeah, I did too. I couldn't wait. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, let me just read you the headline story here. This is today in Washington. All eyes, and in Squeeb's case, all three eyes, were on the UAP hearing. Officials once again delved into the baffling world of unidentified aerial phenomena. Now we used to be able to say UFO. You remember those days?
Yes, the UFO. I know. I was a little confused what they were talking about for a long time.
They decided that too many freaks were saying UFO, so they would just move the goalpost and call them UAPs. But hey, we're talking about UFOs, all right? I'm one of the freaks. I'm calling it a UFO.
Same.
But I don't care. Maybe there's stigma. Maybe I'm weird, but I'm normal. I'm a very normal weird.
We could even call him a flying saucer if we wanted to.
Yeah.
I like that.
But at times, watching this hearing today, it did feel a little bit, like a sci-fi movie, or maybe like the beginning of Mars Attacks or something. The lawmakers questioned military intelligence and different figures in that realm, and they were pushing for clarity on the strange sightings that a lot of people have seen. And is it a threat to national security? And what is it? Is it just aliens flying around having fun? Is it advanced foreign tech that we should be worried about? Or maybe it is just weather balloons. Maybe we're all making too much out of it, and it's just weather balloons, like they've said since Roswell in the 1940s.
Right.
But the fact is, what was special about this is that these officials were testifying under oath, and the members of Congress were not only listening, but they were showing their support, and they were demanding answers from above. And that means, the mystery continues. And although we didn't learn a lot of new stuff, if you're obsessed with this and you've read all these things like I have, and like Steve Man has, and like Little Aaron has, you might not have learned anything new there, but at least they're pushing, doing that slow dance towards full disclosure, or at least they're telling us they know something, maybe or probably. So stay tuned. If you're into that kind of stuff, stay tuned, because the truth is out there. Maybe the powers that be don't want to really spill their intergalactic beans just yet, but we are closer than we have ever been to full disclosure on guys like Squeeb and his friends and places where he comes from. So I think we'd be foolish not to check in with Squeeb himself and find out what Squeeb has to say. Ladies and gentlemen, our resident expert, a real life alien. Let's talk to Squeeb.
Clownvis, what's up, doggy? Rickety pow pow, rickety now now.
Squeeb, how you doing, buddy?
I can't really answer that.
Okay, did you watch the hearing today?
I gotta be careful what I say here. I can neither confirm nor deny that I watched the hearing.
Okay. Well, I saw you watching it with my own eyes, so just tell me what you thought of it.
I can't speak about that publicly, but I would be happy to tell you privately.
Okay. Well, we're not under oath here, so just tell me what you think of the hearing.
I would be happy to talk about that in a skiff.
Well, dude, I don't know what a skiff is. I heard the word a lot. Tell me what a skiff is.
I gotta be careful what I say here. I can neither confirm nor deny what a skiff is.
Dude, what are you talking about? Just explain yourself.
I'd be happy to, but not in this setting. I can tell you privately.
Tell me what? Tell me what privately?
I gotta be careful what I say here. I can explain it in a skiff.
Okay, clearly you watched the hearing, because all these guys were answering like this, saying about skiffs and whatnot. So
let me put it this way, Clownvis.
Okay.
If there is no Fight Club, why would we not be able to talk about Fight Club, right?
Okay. Right.
And we don't talk about Fight Club, right?
Right. So that means
Skiff.
Stop saying skiff. Look, we got to show. We can't just say the word skiff all night.
Let's do it, Clownvis. Let's get into it. Skiff.
Thank you, Squeeb, our resident alien.
Squeeb.
We learned absolutely. You know, you would think we'd learn something from him, but absolutely nothing.
Nothing. It's hard to get information out of some of these people, you know?
The hell's a
you gotta
skiff?
find a skiff. I don't know. What
the-
is a skiff? Where can somebody show us a skiff?
What is a
Take us
skiff?
in. Do we want to know what a skiff is?
I don't know. All the guy, you know, that's what people get frustrated with these UFO hearings because a lot of the questions they ask them point blank, and the guys say, "I can tell you that. I have that information, but I can't say it publicly. I can tell you in a skiff." So clearly, this isn't. Nobody's under oath. This is Clownvis to the rescue. We are just raw dogging a show here, man. There's no reason to try to worry about what we say.
We're just hanging out. It's like having a barbecue. You just come over, spill the beans.
This
split the
is,
burger.
yeah, pretty much a bean
No big
spilling
deal.
barbecue. You're absolutely right, little Aaron.
Yeah.
Speaking of bean spilling barbecues, let me before we get too deep into the show. Little Aaron, give me 1 second here. I want to tell the people
Sure.
about some stuff that I have coming up. A lot of fun gigs where you can come out and see me. We'll get these out of the way right off the bat. First of all, if you don't know where I'll be this Saturday, now you do. I'll be at Macadoodles in Dardine Prairie, Missouri. You didn't know that already? Now, look, I'll be honest. I don't know. I've never been to Dardine. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Dardine Prairie, Missouri. I'll be at Macadoodles. And also, if you think Macadoodles is a place that they sells macaroni like I did, no, it's not. I looked it up. It's an amazing liquor store, wine store, cigar store. This place is like a huge barn that has everything. And so I'm going there because they're selling the Clownvis beer. I'll be there with Four Hands from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. for their big grand opening. Macadoodles in Dardine Prairie, Missouri. I'm sorry. I hope I'm saying Dardine Prairie right. But that's free. They're going to have, we're going to have a tasting there of the beer and come out to Macadoodles. And then the next time you can see me is just a couple weeks away on Black Friday. This is, look at this. This is the 5th year in a row I'm doing the Clownvis Holiday Fling in Logansport, Indiana at Bonus Pints. I love this poster. Look at that poster they made for that.
I know. That's epic.
That's great. And I'll be there. This is a special show because I'll be there with my friends, the Goldenrods, who I did some Christmas shows with last year. They are, we know Ryan and Kelly from they've been on the show before with the Polka Band and a few different incarnations. They're great. So I'm so excited to play with the Goldenrods. That's a free show, all ages, in Logansport, Indiana. No reason why you wouldn't be there. And then that Sunday, I'm going to be hosting a holiday bazaar up at Four Hands. This is my friends at 6 Dimension Entertainment. There's going to be all kinds of stuff, so get there. I'll have a merch booth, but there will be more than just my stuff. It will be an absolute holiday bazaar of all kinds of stuff. So if you need to get those holiday gifts, get them early. The next weekend, get your ass to Granite City, Illinois, where I'll be performing at the Mill. Now, this place is cool. You want to go to a cool venue in Granite City, Illinois? Come see me at the Mill Friday, December 6th. And then, the very next night in St. Louis, December 7th at the Pageant, the best venue in St. Louis, I'll be opening and hosting the Punk Rock Christmas Show. This is the 3rd year we've done that with members of Goldfinger, members of Ludo, members of Greek Fire. It's an absolute party. 2 shows, all ages, 3 p.m. and all ages, 8 p.m. It's a family-oriented thing. And look, that's just the beginning, all right? I hope you wrote all those down. I blew through them real quick. But
Need a secretary going on.
I do. I need a secretary because I hardly can remember all that. But we have, hopefully there's actually a few more things in the work to happen before Christmas that might be even, even more chances to see me around town. And everybody will be happy to know that we've been working hard already. 2025, I'll be on the road a little more than I was last year, so you'll see me, in a few more towns. If you're watching somewhere, I see the comments. Let me know where you want to see. Where do you want to see me? Let me know what town you want to see me in.
Bring them to you.
Where should I go, little Aaron?
I mean, there's so many places you can go. You can go to...
Throw a dart at the map.
Yeah, I know. You could go to New York, LA. You could hit up all the big cities.
Yeah.
You could hit up the little small towns.
I like the little small towns. I don't like when parking is sticky.
I know.
I mean, when I play
That's the hard part.
when I play a show, I have the parking worked out. You know, the venue has a parking spot for us. But you still got to drive or into these towns, you know, New York City. What the hell's the point? No offense if you're in New York City, but what the hell's the point? I would rather look at this.
To get your blood pressure up.
Yeah, comments are going crazy here. Lewis says, "Come to Florida." Lewis, I've been promising you I'd get to Florida, and I got to make good on that. Texino says Philadelphia. I'd love to get in Philadelphia. Landfill says Macadoodles. Maybe I just go back to Macadoodles every weekend.
Yeah, do a residency at Macadoodles.
Dardine Prairie, Missouri, every weekend. A residency. That's a good idea, Landfill. Shug says, come back to Cudahy or Cudahy or however the hell you say that. I love that. I will be back up there near up in Wisconsin. John W. Davis says, come back down to Fort Worth. Walkman says, Boston parking really sucks. Yeah, Boston's tough. They don't want you there parking and not spending money. Everything's expensive and parking is hard to come by. But I like it. Janie says Columbus, Ohio. You know it, man. I'm always around Columbus. So what I'm saying is this, ladies and gentlemen. I am very excited about the new year. I'm trying, I'm not looking too far ahead, trying to pace myself, enjoy this normal-ass month. But we are looking ahead to what will be, and little Aaron, I said this to you, what will be our best year yet. 2025 will be, and maybe I say it every year, but I've never lied. Every year it does get better.
It gets better yes, absolutely. And I believe it. This next year, our year, big time.
No doubt.
This is the year. Yep.
No doubt. We're looking up. I'm pedaling in a lot of different directions here. So we are really looking up and going to have a lot of fun in the coming year. And I will let you guys know this. One thing that I'll let you know here, just one more plug. Okay, two more plugs. If you go to clownvistotherescue.com, there's a couple sales going on this week from now until Sunday. We got a couple T-shirts that are only $20. $20 T-shirts. You can't even go walk into a Spencer's Gifts and buy a $20 T-shirt.
Not at all.
Also, if you want to be an early bird and get someone a gift either for Thanksgiving or for Christmas, and you want to get a Clownvis video telegram, those are marked down, lowest price we've ever marked them down. Right now, for limited time only, $25. You can get a video telegram, all right? And that's not Cameo. You don't have to go to Cameo and give Apple money and give Cameo money. That's $25 straight in the Clownvis tank that's going to get us straight into 2025, all right? And also the cassettes. There's only a few of these cassettes left from the Clownvis to the Rescue soundtrack. The CDs, long gone. And, the songs on the cassette, basically obsolete. The Universe is on there. I still perform that one live. But other than, they're pretty much obsolete songs. But these cassettes won't be around. They're only marked, they're marked down only $5. So if you don't have a cassette or you've held off because you didn't want to spend the full price because maybe you don't have a cassette player, just get one and throw it in your time capsule. And that's clownvistotherescue.com.
That's awesome.
You know what else is awesome?
What's that?
Next week on this show, special guest, probably the normalest guy I know, David Arquette.
Hey! Can't get more normal than that.
Nah, I said we need a normal guest for Normal November. We need a normal celebrity guest. And yeah, David Arquette says, hey, he raised his hand. He said, man, I'm normal. Let me on. I said, man, we would be honored, brother. So,
oh, that's cool.
If you want to hear about what is, I say he's normal tongue-in-cheek because he's the most fascinating guy I've ever met. Obviously, longtime Hollywood movie star, comes from a generational family of entertainers. He's done everything. He's a wrestler. He is the running the machine that is Bozo the Clown now, which is my absolute idol. So tune in next week to see the homie David Arquette right here on our show.
Yay, that's exciting. That's going to be fun.
Learn everything you want to know about the guy, and just ask him some normal questions.
Yeah. What kind of pizza do you like?
What kind of cake do you like?
Ooh. I like that question.
What do you put on your oatmeal?
You put bananas in your cereal?
It's a normal.
Or do you think... See, remember you think I'm crazy because I put bananas in my cereal?
I think you're crazy, but that's not why. A lot of people, you see, even on the front of a lot of these cereal boxes, they have bananas sliced up in there. So you are clinically insane for many reasons, but not because of the bananas in the cereal.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll still take it.
Yvette in the comments says you got to ask David Arquette what the hell a skiff is. I'll ask him. Maybe he knows. Maybe he can tell us.
Oh, Yvette, right on.
He
has to know.
I'm going to go ahead and put up a poll right now saying, do you put bananas in your cereal? How the hell do you spell cereal? CEREAL?
AL?
Yeah, all right. I got it. I know how to do it.
I think.
All right. All right. We're going to put that poll up starting now. Let us know. That includes oatmeal, and it also can include strawberries and stuff, But I should have said, do you put fruit in your breakfast? But it says bananas in cereal. So let us know. Let us know. That's the kind of normal. That's the kind of normal vibe we're going for right now.
Yeah.
We've been to hell and back through Clownvis Toberween, and believe me.
Tell me about it.
Believe me, you don't think we're going to pull the lever and have a Christmas to remember around here? You don't think it's going to be raining snow and reindeer and all that? We're going to go bonkers.
Mm-hmm. It's going to pop off. Just you wait. And then next year, the whole year, we're going to pop off.
Yeah.
So they better buckle up.
You better sit there and think about cereal and bananas right now and appreciate the normalcy of this show. Again, I'm wearing purple pants. Appreciate the purple pants.
Yes, look at those.
That's normal.
That's a good purple.
I wish you could see more of my outfit, but I'm sitting down here.
I know. We need a full body.
Yeah.
Just like a shot,
Yeah. We're getting
outfit. What do they call it? Outfit of the day? OTD?
OTD, an outfit of the day.
OTD? Yeah.
Will put me getting ready to shop Al Roan song. Put it up on TikTok.
Get ready with me. GR.
Yes. Get ready with me.
Yeah. GRN. Yeah. I'm trying to think what the abbreviation
I'm
is.
bad at abbreviations.
I'm not hip. I ain't hip.
Yeah.
Hip.
I'm thinking maybe we should have it. Well, I won't talk about that yet. We'll wait till holiday to talk about that.
Okay.
This is normal November. Halloween is over. The holidays haven't even started. I got a list here, little Aaron, of just some normal, boring November things. Any normal, anything you could think of before I read? I'll read off the list. But is there anything you could think of that's specific to November that's just normal? Just things that might happen or you might see in November that are just normal.
Today is actually the National Bowling Association anniversary.
I like that.
Today.
That's a great, bowling, that's boring as hell.
Yeah.
But
can't get more boring than bowling.
No.
Besides maybe golf. I don't know.
I got a list here. Check this out. How about this? A normal November thing is raking leaves.
Oh, okay.
And then a couple days later, just raking more leaves.
That's pretty much it.
It's not like
pumpkin spice.
It's not like that.
It's
not like that. It's not like that last rake where they're all gone. You rake them, and then they're just right, and then you get more leaves.
Yeah.
We got daylight savings time that just happened. That's when you eat breakfast and you eat lunch, and then it's dark for 17 hours. That's
yeah.
Something to chew on.
Mm-hmm.
There's something they call the fall sweater standoff. Do you know what that is?
No.
The
I have no
fall,
idea.
the fall sweater standoff. That's when the shops like Target, they put out all their winter clothes, but it's not quite cold enough to wear. So you go to Target or Walmart and you just see all the sweaters and stuff, but you don't really wear them yet.
Right.
There's
You should buy them then, right?
Yeah, well, you don't even have to. It's just you to look at them. That's why it's boring, normal. You don't, it's just looking at looking at warm mannequins. There's pre-holiday sales emails that aren't even really like, hey, it's not Black Friday, it's not Cyber Monday. These are just sales that they're like, in this void of a time, they're like, what do we do? Let's send out emails and let people know they can get 5% off here and there,
They're building up to it. Just you wait.
Yeah.
Couple more weeks.
Yeah.
Couple more weeks.
One of my favorite normal November things is the mid-November clearance candy.
Yes.
Because right after the day after Halloween, everything goes on sale, and that's when all the good candy gets bought up in them first few days.
Yeah.
But you get to this point in November, you're looking at the 12th, the 13th, the 14th. It's all, you go there. They still got the clearance candy. It ain't all gone, but it's all Tootsie Rolls. It's all candy corn. It's the stuff that nobody wants. Nobody's going to buy. Some generic Halloween gummies or something, like it's the stuff that's clearly Smarties. Stuff that clearly nobody wants even at half price,
Yeah.
How about this one? This is normal as hell. Decorative gourds.
Oh, yeah. Gotta love a gourd. Good gourd. Good
Decorative
gourd.
gourds. You gotta love a gourd.
Gotta love a good gourd.
Just
especially a decorative one.
Yeah.
Put it right on your table.
A cornucopia, of just a little pumpkin, a little squash, I don't even know, little things, those little things.
Throw it in there. Yeah.
Or just a picture of a cornucopia.
Little things. Yeah. Shove it in there. Put it on the table.
Yeah, there's the countdown to Christmas. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It's not the countdown to Christmas. It's the countdown to Christmas. That's what it is. Because we're not, nobody's really thinking about Christmas. We're counting down to December, where we will start counting down to Christmas. So it's just a very normal, very boring thing.
Yeah. We're in limbo, kind of.
In limbo. This is the time. This is the time of November where you say, "Hey, maybe we turn the heat on, maybe we don't. I don't know. Do we turn the heat on, or do we grab a blanket, or do we just try to tough it out?
Right. Do we even try to rake the leaves right now, or do we wait because there's going to be more tomorrow?
No.
Just try to bust it all out.
That's normal living. People hustle, people bustle, but this is when you really should take a breath. And the number one thing, number one normal thing on my list here, little Aaron, is, you want to guess? I talked about it earlier.
Oh, geez. You talked about it earlier.
Yep.
Oh, God. I should have been taking my notes.
Well, you were paying attention because you talked about it too.
Oh, geez. For the fall time?
The most normal thing about right now, I talked about it because I had an issue, but it's universal. I had the issue at the best time of the year.
Man.
The answer is...
I don't know.
Soup.
Soup!
This is soup time.
Should have known. Last thing on my mind was soup. Should have been the first thing.
Yeah, this is the soup time. So, it's not the most exciting thing in the world. But even if I didn't have, my wisdom teeth removed, it still is a good time to have soup.
Yes.
I picked the best time of the year to do it because I went to the shop and there was just soup galore.
One of each.
I'll take one. That's what I told the grocer. He says, "What kind of soup are you looking for, Clownvis?" I said, "Just give me one of each, you son of a bitch." I shouldn't have called him that.
Please.
Yeah, I said no chunks. I don't want to chew up no cabbage. Oh my God. Hold on.
Remember they just had that drinkable soup for a long time?
What?
What was his name? Lithgow? He
All
used to do the commercials.
all
He had
soup is
the
drinkable.
Campbell. Yeah, it was like soup you could drink out of the can.
Oh,
Remember those
No,
commercials?
I barely do.
Jonathan Lithgow.
oh yeah. They were plastic,
Remember
little plastic things. You threw them in a microwave, or yeah, it was like a squatty soup, a little squatty can of soup. yeah, yeah, yeah,
Just slurp it on down.
yeah. See, I
Easy.
like that. We should have put that in the "Oh Hey, I Remember That" segment.
Oh yeah. God, I guess it's been a while too.
Let's do it. Let's
Long
just
time ago.
put it in the segment here real quick. Oh, I forgot that was still there. Hey, today's "Oh Hey, I Remember That" is drinkable soup with Jonathan, promoted by Jonathan Lithgow from
That's right.
Third Rock from the Sun.
What was it called? Soup in hand or something like that. It was like
Oh,
something.
we're gonna have to look it up. How the
I
hell
never
you
tried it.
How the hell do you spell Lithgow? Jonathan Lithgow
Lithgow?
soup.
Man, I was clinging on to cereal and then Lithgow. That's like a whole
Soup
different
drink.
universe. L-A-T-H.
Progresso. It's called
Progresso?
Progresso. It's the Progresso soup, man.
I thought
Oh,
it
wait
was
a minute.
Campbell's All.
Maybe it's Campbell's Select. This guy has a. What the hell? This guy's a soup whore.
But he's all over the soup market?
Jonathan Lithgow is the progressive soup guy. That was from 2016. I think progressive soup guy. Progresso. No, not soup. Soup drinkable. Drinkable.
Soup.
Yeah, it was Campbell's. Let me see a picture here. What? Now what the hell? Where is this drinkable soup? Is this one of them?
Oh man.
Wait a minute. Is this one of those things?
What are they called? Mandela
Is this a
effect?
Mandela effect?
No.
Jonathan.
I don't think so.
Jonathan Lithgow. Lithgow. The same words. Drinkable soup. What the hell? How else you could say it? Drinkable
Yeah, what?
soup.
Portable soup?
portable soup.
What do you say?
Dude, I'm getting nothing from here.
What?
Let's get Seaver on that. Seaver, if you're watching, can you please figure out what
Am
the
I
hell?
crazy?
figure out
Well,
what the
we've
hell we're
already
talking about.
established, yes, but I
I
remember.
Campbell's sippable. Willa says Campbell's sippable soup. I mean, all soup is sippable. That's a silly thing to say.
Sippable soup.
You say sippable. I remember a little thing you'd microwave. Are
Like
you
little red, little.
Are you
little
sure it
guys.
was Jonathan Lithgow?
I think so. I think so.
I am not getting.
I'm 90% sure.
Google's giving me 6 pictures, and 4 of them are from him on Jimmy Fallon talking about Progresso. So I don't know. Soup in hand? Campbell's soup in hand?
Yes, I think that's what it was.
Campbell's soup in hand. Yes. Okay. Okay. Hold
That
on.
one was.
Hold on a minute. We're going to show you guys a picture of this if we can.
Mystery Flavor says Lithgow effect.
But I-
Totally.
But I don't see this Jonathan Lithgow character involved.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. Seaver, in the comments, if you could let me know. Here's the soup right there. That's what we're talking about.
I swear, maybe it was a Lithgow effect.
I think, are we dealing with the Lithgow effect?
It was like Lithgow.
It's called
Who am I
Campbell.
confusing with Lithgow? He's like a one-of-a-kind magical creature. I don't know who else.
Yes. Soup in hand, microwavable sipping soup. That's what it is. But I don't know. Everybody's saying he's the Progresso guy. Maybe
Maybe they had maybe there's some drama. They had a falling out. Him and Campbell's called it quits, and then he's like, "I'm going to Progresso," and then he's like, he scrubbed the record. Your idea was dumb anyway. Soup's already sippable, sucker. I mean, bounced.
Yeah, I don't know. We
Like a
see.
rebel.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that we're gonna have to leave this a mystery. We got the picture of the soup up on the screen here. This is the soup we're talking about. But nobody can confirm nor deny. We might have to talk about this in a skiff.
Weird. Yes, we need the skiff.
We cannot confirm nor deny that John Lithgow had anything to do with soup at hand. Steve Mann says there's a bunch of ads for folks drinking it, but nothing with Jonathan Lithgow.
What?
You might have pulled that out of thin air, or you're from a different timeline.
Maybe that's the thing. I was in a different dimension. Where he was the Campbell's soup guy instead of the Progresso. Wouldn't that be crazy?
In the comments, Turduckinator says to ask David Arquette. Maybe he would know.
He would probably.
He's a Hollywood guy. He might remember.
He's probably a soup guy.
He's probably a soup guy, a Hollywood guy. Probably worked for Jonathan Lithgow in some capacity.
Right? He's got to know. Now I'm honest. Now I'm gonna be on a mission.
Yvette in the comments is saying she found the commercials, but is Jonathan Lithgow in them, or did you just find the soup commercials? Anybody can find a soup commercial. We're looking for the Lithgow connection.
We need this. I need this.
Yeah, I don't think we have.
In an office or something. I can still see it. I'm just crazy. Maybe that's it.
Now in the comments, Janie Hall says Lithgow did Campbell's Selects commercial.
Maybe that's it.
I didn't see that in my research. I did my own research on this. I'll do it again. Jonathan Lithgow soup. And I'm Jonathan Lithgow soup.
Let's just call Jonathan Lithgow and ask him.
Progresso.
Hey,
what is this little one? What does this say? Select. All right, let me see if I can show you this picture. This guy is friggin' soup crazy. Okay, hold on. This is Jonathan Lithgow promoting soup called Select. So this is not Progresso. Okay, here we go. That's all right.
Maybe it's the Select.
This is Jonathan Lithgow Select, but that has nothing to do with the Sippables.
Maybe it is a Lithgow effect. That's so weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I need to be hypnotized.
I mean, the guy clearly likes soup.
He loves soup. Yeah.
Clearly,
Campbell
whenever they
Select, Jonathan Lithgow is the only one, according to Seaver, he said. But not the sippable.
So he had nothing to do with that. And you thought it was multiple commercials.
I thought he was in a bunch of different commercials. Shows what I know.
Can you tell us about any of the commercials you remember?
I do remember one where he was like in an elevator or like an office building and he had it. I swear to God. Let's get somebody to hypnotize me on the show and I'll try to regress back.
I remember the cornucopia from Fruit of the Loom, so you can remember Jonathan Lithgow from whatever soup commercial you want.
Well, maybe I am from the future. Maybe he's going to do a soup commercial, soup in hand. They're bringing it back. Because we're talking about it right now.
And the timeline that I'm from, I think Jonathan Lithgow died in like 2012.
After Planet of the Apes, he just called quits.
Wait, he was in Planet of the Apes?
Yeah, he was in one of the newer Planet of the Apes.
That was Mark Wahlberg.
Well, he was, though. He was somebody's dad, wasn't he?
Oh.
I'm not tripping on that, am I? Now I don't know what's real anymore.
Look, we can't Google Jonathan Lithgow all day. Was he a dad in Planet of the Apes? The comments are saying, what the hell are you talking about? But, all right. One more Lithgow Google. We're doing it. Since I already have his name spelled out, I'm just going to delete soup. I'm going to write Planet of the Apes.
Crystal Skelly says she remembers that. Thank you, Crystal.
Duct
tape. Yeah, he's Franco's dad, right? Yeah, he's got Alzheimer's.
Okay, 2013, right? Planet of the Apes. Okay, Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Okay. See?
He was not
okay.
he was not
With
one of the
the suit?
monkeys.
I
He
don't know.
plays a regular man. I thought you meant he was a monkey.
No. He was just the dad. Normal dad. Normal guy.
That's weird because I can almost remember him as a monkey. I think on my timeline he was a monkey.
Maybe he was. See? You never know.
Okay, hey, we got this from the chats. Janie Hall says Jonathan Lithgow appeared in a Progresso soup commercial called Travel Light, where he was trapped in an elevator due to aviation soup rules. Whatever the hell aviation soup rules are.
What is that? In case there's turbulence.
I have to ban Buzzbomb from watching because he says it's not a monkey, it's an ape. Sorry, dude, you can't watch anymore. Sorry, Ken. Can't watch
Cut
anymore.
off.
We got to ban you now.
Well, my bad, you guys. I thought he was the stupid hand guy, but he's not. And I take that back. I retract my statement.
This is
I was
how
wrong.
misinformation spreads. You understand?
Exactly. I know. Well, see, I really thought that. It must have been that other commercial.
If I wouldn't have been in this setting and able to use the hive mind to do our own research, I would have believed you wholeheartedly. And it almost seems, yeah, of course, Jonathan Lithgow was in the sippable soup in hand Campbell's commercials.
I swear.
So I would have went to a party and said, hey, you remember all those Jonathan Lithgow soup in hand commercials? And people would say, Clownvis, what the hell are you talking about? And I said, no, my friend Lil Aaron said the soup. All right.
I know. Well, see, this is where we're cut. My bad. See, this is holding yourself accountable.
Can you please?
I was wrong. I'll admit it. I thought something different. I should have done research before I brought up soup in hand.
Let's get a public apology. All right.
Yes, this is my public apology.
All right,
Thank
go ahead.
you.
Start from the beginning.
Oh, okay. People of America and the world, I would like to please publicly apologize because I wrongfully said that Jonathan Lithgow was the soup in hand mascot. I don't know what you would say, but apparently he's not.
Spokesperson.
Their spokesperson. There was no commercial where he was in an elevator with the soup in hand. Like I thought he was swirling in the office, twirling and sipping, but that's not the case. So I apologize. I want to be held accountable for my actions, and I also want to apologize to Lithgow because I don't want to wrongfully accuse him of a soup. What if he doesn't like that soup? He's a soup guy. What if he turned it down because he's like, no, that's disgusting, and then I'm here saying he's supporting it? So yes, I apologize, and yeah, thank you. That's all I want to say. Sorry, guys. Let you down.
All right. I think the people are angry. The people are still angry with you, but settle down. I'm going to say we forgive you.
Thank you.
I'm going to say we forgive you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
I won't bring up soup anymore.
We got to
no
stop.
soup in hand.
We got to stop talking about soup. I mean, this is the time to talk about it, but the show has gone completely sideways with soup talk. We have spilled the soup.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. My bad.
It's all right. It's all good.
I'm sorry, guys.
That was a good apology. That was very believable.
You like that? I'm trying. I don't want to misrepresent Jonathan Lithgow.
No.
And,
you don't have to. You don't have to go on anymore. We believe you. But it was a good. You should be proud of yourself. And anytime you get into anytime you get into weeds with anything like that, just give that same energy and apologize your way out of it.
Right? You got to be real. You got to be honest. If you mess up, you got to just.
Or you double down, and you gaslight people, and you say they're wrong, and Jonathan Lithgow was, and then you blame it on the Mandela effect. That's probably what I would have done.
Smokey Robinson. The whole situation.
Nothing weird about what was that album? Orgasmo?
Gasms. Gasms. Gotta be at least over a year since he put that one out. Probably the anniversary going on for that.
Yeah, I wonder did that thing go platinum or what? Okay.
It's taking Chubby Checker's #1 hit down. It's
Yeah,
rattling
#1 for
down.
100 years. Let's let's take here. Let me turn this off. Let's try to do this. We have a hotline here that you guys can call and you can leave a message. We got a couple messages. Let me just we got the time here, so let's listen to one of these messages here. This is from the Clownvis to the Rescue hotline. I will give you guys the number in just a little bit. Let's just see what we got here.
Hi, Clownvis. My question is, what makes a clown a clown? And is it like the makeup, or can you think of famous people who are clowns who you may not think of as a clown? Or what is it? I'm just wondering, like, where the line is that separates clowns from non-clowns. And thank you for being a good clown.
You're welcome. That was a great question. The guy sounded like a grunger. He sounded like he was from Seattle, didn't he?
He did. Yeah.
Didn't leave a name, but he sounded like a grunger. I say that yes, you can be a clown without makeup. I've especially nowadays, there's whole factions of clowns out in Los Angeles and beyond that kind of pride themselves on being physical comedy, clownish people without wearing makeup per se. But that's not to say that everybody that does comedy is a clown. It's not. I don't think just a regular stand-up comic is. I think that might be closer to a court jester or something, but not so much of a clown. But then again, you look at somebody. I think maybe it's the physicality, and like somebody like Jim Carrey probably is a clown because he's all like
facial.
Yeah, so it's a fine line, and I also think self-declaration. I think if you say you're a clown, and that means you probably have clown ethos, and you relate to it, and that alone, I think can qualify you to be a clown. I don't want to try to gatekeep clowns and say you have to look just like me or you just have to look like Bozo or I think a lot of people can be clowns without there's whole schools of thought, and there's books on it, but the traditional clowns, the Grimaldi and the the Pagliacci and the white-faced clowns, and there's certain aspects that are definitely clowns, no doubt, but there is a little bit of a blurry line. He asked where the line is, and I would have to say it's kind of blurry. There is a clown code of conduct that was updated in the 2000s. That's a new one that is it's actually pretty cool. I have it printed out on my desk over there. But I'll bring that in next week. Maybe I can talk to David Arquette a little bit about what is and what isn't a clown. I don't know what isn't a clown, but let's listen to another one here. Another question. Thank you for the call.
How much did you like living at the Clown Motel? And my name is Kira. Kira said, how much did I like living at the Clown Motel? Thanks for your question, Kira. I never lived there, only stayed there, and I absolutely loved it. I stayed there, before there was an official Clownvis suite, which is, Suite 222 at the Clown Motel in Tonopah, Nevada, is the Clownvis suite where a lot of people watching, your artwork is on the wall there. We saw last week Vance and Amy Chambers, the winner of the Clownvis Toberween contest. They went out to the Clown Motel, stayed in the Clownvis suite, dressed up like Clownvis ghosts, and won the whole contest. So it is a destination, a great place to go. I stayed there before, under the old ownership, before they had the Clownvis room, when it was more barren, less done up with clowns, less. The lobby was full of a clown collection. And the signs were clowns, and the owner, Bob, was a collector, and but the rooms, nothing. I mean, not even a mirror, just white wall, like a prison, white walls, beds with no headboards. There was on the bed there was one of those you put the quarter in, and underneath it had a bzzz, like a vibrating mattress thing.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Old school.
Yeah, but that was it. I mean, there was nothing. And if you watch the Clown Motel video, we shot that video in those days, so you can see the rooms. That's the room I was in there. And that was, you can see the desolation of the room. There's really nothing happening there. So the new owners have done a great job with really, spicing it up. There's themed. Each room has a theme. Each room is adorned with clown stuff outside. Now they got, it's repainted with polka dots all over the building and clown signs, and it's a lot going on there now. But to answer your question, Kira, I never lived there, but I love it, and I thank you for your question.
Thanks, Kira.
Yeah, let's
That's
see.
cool.
Let's just do one more here.
I love this.
Yes, I'm proudly displaying Clownvis's red suitcase I purchased on Clownvis.com in my living room. I love that thing dearly. Thank you, Clownvis.
Oh, that's great to hear. That's wonderful to hear. Thank you. Thank you so much for saying that. That is my old red suitcase, my old magic suitcase. Now, was that a that was up on the Clownvis closet when I had the Clownvis closet for a while, and that was one of my prized possessions. I carried that to every show in the early days, and the latch didn't work. Probably a story I've told before. There's a sparkly red suitcase. The latch did not work that well, and I remember doing a show at the Comedy Store. Who was? Oh, it was Pauly Shore at the Comedy Store, and I got out of my ride, and Pauly Shore was standing there with some other comics. I can't remember who it was at the time, but a lot of these guys, big guys from the Comedy Store, and I was walking up, and in that suitcase I had all my clown gimmicks, all the confetti type magic-y things, along with my my MacBook Pro, which was my what I'd run my tracks from and stuff. And I'm walking up, I'm like, okay, Pauly Shore standing around, all the top guys. I mean, this is the days when these guys were, all the guys that are really big now were cutting their teeth then. This is 10 years ago, 13 years ago. And walking up, trying to play it cool. I'm Clownvis, I know that I'm probably a sight to see when stand-up comics can sometimes, they can gawk at me for being, kind of Carrot Top-esque. And
Sure.
It sure as Abraham, that latch that would sometimes do this just opened, and the suitcase goes bloop, and all my stuff goes all over the Comedy Store parking lot. And I see Pauly Shore and all these guys just start cracking up. But I think they thought maybe, I think they were more laughing with me because I was kind of like, here I am. And tried to play it off, but I don't know how well it worked. But I am very happy to hear that message, to know that my old red suitcase is in a better place now than it was then. Let me show you guys the number to call here so you can leave me more messages. If you got a comment, a question, a concern, call the Clownvis to the Rescue hotline. That's 7-CLOWN-1123. 7-CLOWN-1123. Or if you need me to break it down for you, 725-696-1123. That's fun. I like having that feature.
Yeah, me too. I love it.
I see in the comments, Mad Austin in the comments. He's a OG Clownvis Mafia. I probably told this story once before, or maybe a couple times, but I'll gladly tell again. He says, tell them about the trailer, Clownvis. Similar to the suitcase there, but way more dangerous and way worse in a lot of ways. I used to do a monthly show in St. Louis at a place called the Atomic Cowboy, and we would party. You know, we would really go nuts every month. It was sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon. They would cut me a check. I would hire as many crazy performers as I could. We would just have a blast. And I would bring everything I could. I mean, I have a lot of, like, Little Aaron, those boxes behind you. Show the people, but these, look behind you, those boxes, the circus boxes and stuff, and the circular boxes and stuff. I have a lot of those. Yeah. And I don't use them as much as I used to, but in the old days, I would bring everything I could. And we had a van and a 5x8 trailer. And we were having so much fun at this show. And we loaded up the trailer, packed it full to the gills. Said goodbye to the burlesque dancers and the little people and the jugglers and the whoever was doing this show with us, the magicians and the pianists and whatever. And me and Matt Austin there, we hit the long road home. Lived about 30 minutes from the club. We get literally 1 block from the house. 1 block. Mm-hmm. Well, no, we get all the way to the house. And we get out and we realize that the trailer door had we didn't fucking close it. And the thing was just wide open. We were driving down the highway 30 minutes with this, like a big old horse trailer thing, but like, and all, everything was in there. And it was all jammed so packed that everything was still in there except for one of those big boxes like you have behind you there, a big stripe painted box, probably 3 by 3 square box, a really heavy duty wooden box was gone, along with a 5 or 6 foot by 3 foot high circular striped circus box. Gone. And that thing was on its side like a giant wheel, and the box was in front of it propping it up, So we looked at each other, we said, "Oh my God."
Oh no.
Like, and I'm so glad we can laugh about it now, because imagine coming down the highway and the clowns dropping circus boxes out at you. It's like some kind of
like
video
Final
game.
Destination.
Yeah. Final Clownstination. So we're like, what do we do? What do we do? Like, do we backtrack and see what we? So we said, all right, I guess let's at least drive back, because we, at least drive back to the highway and see. And we got just 2 blocks away towards the front of this subdivision, and we see the giant wheel we got up this big hill, and that's when the giant wheel, I guess, had fallen out and rolled at a stop sign, and it rolled all the way down this hill, probably more than 100 yards. I can't imagine. I wish I could have seen it. And then it smashed into a light post, and so it was just pinned up against this light post with a big old crack in it, and the light post had red and blue paint all over it for years. That paint was always on that light post, and then the box never saw it, never saw the box, and then someone told me not long after, like, Clownvis, I saw one of your boxes at the exit on whatever Kings Highway in 44, and that was like right where we got on. So like the box fell out. The box that was holding up the thing fell out right away, and then everything else just kind of hung in there until that last hill when we lost that big wheel. And I mean, that was thanks for bringing that up, Austin. Police are probably looking for us.
It's like one of those wheels of cheese down the hill.
It really was. Right? It was. We're so lucky, because I'm glad we can laugh about that. Right. At least you found it. Nobody got hurt. Nothing. Yeah. We were not being
bad about your other box.
We were not being safe. Yeah, I never found that box, so that's why I have. We made a different one, so one doesn't quite match the other, and then yeah, that wheel, I never repaired it. The big thing, it was too big to even really bring to every show. And we ended up putting it in a friend's shed. And the last time I remember, this is probably, I don't know, maybe more like 15 years ago. And I said, I asked her, I said, hey, can I get that giant wheel out of your shed? And she goes, oh, I think they burned it. She said it was filled with brown recluses. And and they were scared of it, so they just, I think they threw it away or they burned it, so.
They just torched it.
Yeah.
Well, rest in peace to the wheel.
Yep.
You know.
Gosh, I had other ones too. I don't know what happened. I had, I still have some of those things, but I don't know. This was all a long time ago.
Right.
Little Aaron.
Well, at least. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Let's say at least most of your stuff didn't fall out. At least you only lost those 2 things.
It's a clown miracle. It's a clown miracle.
Right.
Because you imagine.
So crazy.
So like, the trailer was like open to the side. Like the door opened sideways. It didn't go down. It opened to the side with a big latch. And there was where the tail lights are. There was maybe 8 inches of the back, between the door and then where the taillights were, So like the stuff was just packed in there so much that it was like just kind of hanging on by those 8 inches, I guess. And but that box fell out right away, and I don't know how that wheel stayed with us that whole 30-minute drive.
Weird.
That's enough memory lane. That's enough memory lane. Do we have a game we can play?
We do have a game we can play. I have it right here.
Is it? What's the game?
The game is a trivia game about aliens.
Oh, wow. An alien game?
Yeah.
Well, then let's put us in the alien room.
Hey, look at that.
All right.
I thought it would be fitting for today,
I hope. I hope this is a good game.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry if it's a little hard. This is not like real aliens like this guy and Squeeb. This is like TV and movie aliens.
Okay.
So,
all right. I like that.
Yeah. But I got all of this stuff off of IMDb. So if anything is funky, talk to IMDb.
I like that. It's a good way to
disclaimer.
It's a good disclaimer. All right. Alien TV movie trivia. Not to trivialize the UAP hearing in Washington today, but I think we can coexist. I think funny TV and movie aliens and real life aliens can coexist.
Totally.
I hope they don't show up.
I feel like they would have a sense of humor.
What if they show up and they're like, "You think we're Alf?"
What if they are Alf?
Well,
Wouldn't that be great?
Then
Just a bunch
everything's
of cute
gravy.
little Alfs running around.
Everything's gravy, baby. All right, let's do it.
All right, you ready?
Absolutely.
Okay. How old is E.T. supposed to be? 10 million years old, 20 million years old, or 15 million years old?
E.T. is millions?
Yeah.
You could have made like
He's
one of the
millions.
answers 7. I would have guessed more like 7 years old. E.T. What was the second one? 10?
It's 10 million, 20, or 15 million.
I'm going to say 10. He's 10.
He is 10.
Yes!
He is 10.
That's one for the human clown.
Okay. In the 1993 movie Coneheads,
Okay.
Beldar Conehead, played by Dan Aykroyd, visits the dentist to get his sharp and pointy teeth capped so he looks more human.
Uh-huh.
Who was the actor that played the dentist?
Oh.
Was it Phil Hartman, John Lovitz, or Sinbad?
Ooh, not Sinbad. Phil Hartman is my first guess. John Lovitz would make a good dentist. I'll be honest, I haven't seen the movie. I've seen the Red Hot Chili Peppers video, but I don't know if I've ever... I watched the Coneheads movie a long time ago, but...
Right, when it came out, probably.
Yeah, it wasn't one of my favorites. Okay. It has to be Phil Hartman is what I'm going to say.
It's John Lovitz.
No!
It's John Lovitz.
These aliens are going to be so mad at me. I don't know their stuff.
Oh, it's John Lovitz.
All right.
Yeah.
Acting.
I love John Lovitz.
I don't. That's all right. We can agree to
Okay.
disagree. See, we can agree to disagree.
It's fine. I get it. Okay. True or false?
I like true or false.
True or false? During the filming of the movie They Live, John Carpenter hired people who were really experiencing homelessness in return for small roles, food, and a paycheck.
That'd be weird to make up, so I'm going to say true.
It is true.
Yes. All right,
He's a good guy.
2 out
John
of 3.
Carpenter's a good guy. I think. From what I...
Yeah, he seems cool. I like his movies.
Yeah, his movies are some of the best. And his music.
Yeah, I love his music.
His music is rad. Okay. In one of the first South Park episodes, Cartman gets abducted by aliens. They only mention one of the aliens by name. What is the alien's name?
I remember
Is
the
it-
episode, but let's see.
Is it Craig, Chris, or Carl?
Craig.
Is that your final answer?
Well, I don't know if you say that. Yeah, it's probably Carl.
Is that your final answer?
What was the other one?
Chris.
I'm going to go with Carl.
It's Carl.
Yes! Thank you. I knew it all along.
Yeah, it's in there. It's in there.
I knew it all along.
Huh?
I knew it all along.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. The Great Gazoo from the Flintstones was from what planet? Zenith, Zetox, or Zortok?
Probably Zortok. Probably the last one.
It was Zetox.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
that's slippery. This is a slippery game.
No, these are kind of hard. I was
Yeah.
trying to step it up a little bit this time.
I'm going to talk to you in a skiff.
How many stomachs does Alf have?
I think
Does
I
he
know.
have 7, 10, or 8
Oh,
stomachs?
I thought it was 9, so 7.
He has 8. He has 8. I don't want to say it, but he has 8.
Oh, God. This is not my night.
It's okay. You still got this.
All right.
You still got this.
All right.
You got this. Oh, you got this. Plan 9 from Outer Space also had another title. Was it
Grave robbers.
Resurrectors?
Grave
Oh,
robbers from outer space.
hmm.
Grave robbers from outer space.
Yes. You know. See?
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. You got this. Mork and Mindy, all right? What planet was Mork from? Was it Orc, Bork, or Nork?
Mork from Orc. Orc.
It is Orc.
All right, good. We're doing all right.
Yeah. There's only 2 more.
All
and
right.
You've only missed 2, so you're good.
Oh, yeah, I'm really good. This is fine.
Yeah. Every episode of ALF was titled after or referenced a song having to do with the episode's content. Which of these episode names are which one is fake? Okay, spot the fake.
This is tough.
Take a look at me now. That's receiver. Got you under my skin. Or it ain't heavy. He ain't heavy. He's Willie's brother. What one of those is the fake episode name? Take a look at me now. Got you under my skin, or he ain't heavy. He's Willie's brother.
I mean, he ain't heavy. He's Willie's brother is the funniest name, but it's also, it'd be a hard one to come up with. The easiest one to come up with would be, but under my skin also seems normal. That seems real. Take a look at me now, though. You said something about that is for Seaver. I don't understand that. But maybe that's either an inside joke between you and Seaver, or that is Seaver's favorite episode of Alf. So by those reasons of deduction, I gotta say it's the second one.
Got you under my skin?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes!
It is.
I love it.
Oh, that one was, I was like, oh God, this one's going to be hard.
It's all right.
Okay, this is the last one.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. Who sang the 1960s rock and roll song, Flying Saucer Rock and Roll? Was it
Billy Lee Riley?
Yes, that's it.
Yes.
You know your aliens. See?
Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That is a very well put together alien game on a legendary Alien Day. Round of applause for Little Aaron, everybody. That was really good.
Thanks, guys. That was fun.
Really good game.
Thank you. I was trying to think of all the different aliens, you know?
That was
Trying to
fun.
think of all the different random aliens.
You got them all. You got Mork.
Yeah.
You got
Kazoo.
Alf. Kazoo.
Yeah, there's a lot. I almost put in Flight of the Navigator.
Oh, yeah,
but
that's a good
then
one.
I haven't seen that since I was a kid, so I was like, maybe I should.
Well, same. I haven't either, but it was a good one.
I don't know. That is a good one. It
The
is a
Last
really
Starfighter. Remember that one? Did you ever see that?
good- What one was it?
The one called The Last Starfighter.
No, I don't think so.
It's kind of like a Star Wars-esque, you know. I didn't really see Star Wars that much, but I saw The Last Starfighter.
Yeah, I don't know. I only knew Spaceballs. I didn't even know Star Wars.
V was a made-for-TV alien movie. That was good.
I watched the sitcom, I think it was. Me and my brother binge watched that one time.
A lot of fun. Great game, Little Aaron. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Congratulations. I'm glad that you got it. I knew you would, but at the same time, some of them were like,
Some of them were a little skiffy.
yeah, little skiff for sure.
Little skiff.
But you got it. You totally killed it.
Oh, man. This has been a very fun night, ladies and gentlemen. I want to remind you guys, 1 week from tonight, we will have the homie David Arquette in a skiff right here on the show. And you can go to clownvistotherescue.com. You know that. Clownvistotherescue.com has your... put it up on the screen here in case you can't hear me. Clownvistotherescue.com. Couple sales going on right now. We got the... this t-shirt is $20. This is one of my favorite t-shirts we've had in a while, but it's only $20. Clownvis King of Clowns t-shirt. $20 for a limited time only. Also, $25 video telegrams right now, lowest price they've ever been for a limited time only. Early bird special if you have a special occasion to celebrate. If you want to make it for Thanksgiving, if you want to get it early for Christmas, whatever you want, let me know in the form that you fill out when you buy that. And also the Clownvis to the Rescue cassette marked down to $5. Grab a little piece of history before they're all gone. Clownvis to the rescue.com and catch me at Macadoodles in Darn Prairie, Missouri. What's the name of the place?
Hold
on a minute. Darn Prairie?
Darden Prairie?
Darden.
Darden.
How do you say
Prairie.
that? It's basically, if you're from Missouri, this is basically maybe it's O'Fallon or it's Wentzville or something like that. It's kind of way out west, probably an hour west from the city. But it's called Darden Prairie. And I'm telling you that Macadoodles is, as funny as the name is, it's a very cool place. And the owner of that is my buddy, Mike McKenna, who is a famous hockey player.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, famous hockey player. If you guys are hockey heads in the audience, you'll probably know who Mike McKenna is. And he's the owner of this grand opening Macadoodles, and I'm very excited to go there. Four Hands beer. The Four Hands Clownvis beer is almost sold out. but it will probably be around to the end of the year. We'll probably crank out 1 or 2 more of these promos in St. Louis to get it sold. But if you haven't got it yet, you can get it at the Four Hands Brewery in Chesterfield, the Four Hands Brewery downtown, and in bars all around town that still have it. It's anybody that's tried it has absolutely loved it. Aaron, you tried it, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't even like beer, and I drank the whole thing. It was really good.
Yeah,
I liked it. Yeah.
That's everybody's. It's everybody's. That's what everybody says, and I do too, man. At one of these events, I don't generally drink craft beers, and in general, I don't drink beer as much as I used to, but I can so easily and happily just sip on these things, and even if it wasn't my picture on it, I went to the Insane Clown Posse show a couple weeks ago, and that was a Clownvis beer event. They had it there, and they had me out there, acting like Spuds McKenzie, and everybody. This was sold out Insane Clown Posse show. Everybody in the audience was drinking this Clownvis beer. And not because I was there, shaking hands and glad handing them, because it was a good beer. Everybody's just drinking it because it's a good beer. So thank you to Four Hands. And listen, if you like it, this is almost gone. You want to get it while you can. But I can tell you that this is, it's just the beginning of a beautiful friendship. I think we'll hopefully do it all again with a whole different kind of beer, maybe.
Awesome. Yeah, that beer is so good. I will stand by that. And I don't even like beer. You can quote me.
Little Aaron, I don't like beer. We'll talk about it in a skiff. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Very normal show. Can't wait till we do it again.
Really quick, what was the banana poll? Did we?
We never did the banana poll. Thank you for calling it.
Yes.
Thank you for calling a very quaint timeout.
I want to know.
Let's see here. The banana poll. I gotta end the poll. See, the truth is, I don't even care. Ooh, but it was not run away in either direction. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, this is the most important vote of your life. The question was, do you put bananas in your cereal? With 56%, that's just barely tipping the scale, 56% said yes, they do.
Wow.
So you're not that weird.
I'm not totally alone on that one.
Nope.
Right on.
You're not alone in that skiff.
Thanks, guys. Yeah. Don't leave me alone in that skiff, please. Skiffs seem scary.
Yeah, I know. I think I looked at it when I was, I had to learn how to spell it. Because I didn't know if it was 2 F's or 1.
Uh-huh.
And I think it's a box you go into.
It's like a little pod.
I think so. All right, I'll take the time. We looked up Jonathan Lithgow for half a damn hour. Let me look up a skiff. I'll show you a picture of a skiff.
Think it's like soundproof?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Crazy.
All right, I'm going to show you a real picture of a skiff. This is... Hold on here. Here it comes. Where the hell's my skiff picture?
Deadeye, yes. Peanut butter and bananas is the best. Just throwing that out there. Reading the chat.
Yeah, read the chats for a while here.
R.I.P. to Ted Danson again this week. Poor guy.
This happens a lot.
Can't catch a break.
He does a lot, doesn't he? HCBCD. Where's this skiff? Hold on. All right, check it out. This is a skiff. Let me get this deployable skiff. All right, check it out. Here we go. ABCD. Where's my skiff pick? Oh, here we go. All right, you ready? This is a skiff.
They wiped it.
This is a skiff.
Skiffing it up.
Look at that. It's literally it's a truck container. It's a train. It's a train tube where you go in and you tell your little alien secrets.
Yeah.
You gossip about the little green aliens. No offense, Squeeb. But that's a skiff.
Wow.
Now we know. It's literally
cool.
Literally a storage container that you tell gossip secrets in.
Wow. know with a little light to say when you're in there. Don't come in. We're
Yeah.
telling secrets in here.
Yeah. There's a lot of pictures of them, and that's all they are. They're literally, whatever those are.
Wow.
The back of semi trucks that you can just tell secrets in.
With a TV.
I'll go into a skiff. What do you guys want to know? Who wants to go into a skiff with me? I'll tell you some secrets. Boxcar. That's what it is. It's called it's a boxcar. All right. Let me know if y'all want to skiff it out in a box later. I'll tell you some secrets. Clownvistotherescue.com for everything you need. David Arquette next week. Macadoodles this Saturday. Little Aaron, thank you so much. A wonderful day tonight and great time. You're very normal.
Thank you.
You're not crazy. Jonathan Lithgow was a soup guy, easily confused. And we will see you guys. We'll see you guys ASAP.
Love you guys.
Follow me on TikTok. I'm going live on TikTok a lot. Not tonight, but I've been going. I'm calling it TikTok November. I've been live the last 2 weeks, and make sure you follow me on TikTok because I'm going live sporadically to celebrate TikTok November. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Measles!